Hey man, what it do YouTube? It's your boy back again with another video, man. So look, season one. What y'all think gonna be the season one? Y'all see? Shout out to Trez. This is his video. Go make sure you subscribe to him. Link in the description. The Ballista. I feel like it's gonna be in this game. We ain't have that gun since when? You can't say the Locust in Black Ops 3 was the Ballista because it wasn't. We ain't had that gun since about what? 10 years? 12 years? Something like that. I don't know. But what y'all think gonna be in season one? Depending on what the other guns are, I can get an idea. Definitely get a big idea, especially because you got to remember this is taking place after Black Ops 2 and right in front of or right behind Black Ops 4. So Ballista, you got to pair the Ballista definitely gonna be a DLC weapon. I can't lie. You got to pair that up. The DSR, you're gonna put the DSR in. You're gonna put the DSR in. You're gonna need to put the Ballista in the game. But what maps y'all think coming in? Y'all see? They said he probably gonna hit on it anyway. So let's get straight
What's
to it.
going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got more information on Black Ops 7, and that's multiplayer content, zombies, and even the post-launch support. And they tease at some upcoming DLC weapons, some brand new maps, and there's a lot to go over. So if you do find the video informative at any point, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. But let's jump into it. Now, Treyarch actually replied to what we talked about yesterday. In yesterday's video at the start, we mentioned that COD Pod ended up cutting out a clip to where they said they would reveal Black Ops 7 zombies in early September, and everyone started talking about that, saying that maybe Treyarch delayed it because there was something they wanted to change. They weren't quite ready to reveal zombies just yet. And then the next,
you got a whole they insane. You got a whole bunch of weirdos saying they insane. They gonna drop it and get money anyway. It don't matter. But like to see that y'all taking y'all time with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna back it out. Hopefully get everything. Hopefully it's exciting. The only thing I'm really knowing is round base is back. I'm glad because what we had for the past 2 years, Dookie, can't lie.
next day came, which is today, and they actually replied and gave us an answer, and they said, hi, we'll have plenty to share on zombies starting next week, and there's more than we can fit into just a week. Needed some extra time to cook up something special. So they finally were a little transparent, gave us some information and told us that they are going to reveal zombies, but starting this next upcoming week, which is most likely.
This mission will be codenamed.
Damn it! Yeah, it's probably none. They probably finishing tuning up the cinematic trailer, man.
On Monday. Now, shortly after that, they ended up giving us more information on Black Ops 7's multiplayer. So here's what they posted. The team's here to talk about multiplayer maps in our new Dev Talk video, including Treyarch's 3-lane design, map pacing, size, and color, face-off and gunfight modes in BO7, potential CDL map selections, hints at future BO2 favorites, and post-launch support, and more. And I'm not gonna lie, they gave quite a bit of information in this. This was around a 4-minute long dev Q&A, and here's how it pretty much went. The first question that was asked is, will map pacing be different or better in Black Ops 6? They said as a result of the brand new original maps that they've added, there's definitely going to be a change in pace compared to BO6. They didn't necessarily answer if it was going to be slower or faster, considering that the maps are going to be a little bit larger and they're focusing more on medium-sized maps. It may be a little bit slower.
That's good. That's good because the problem with Black Ops 6 is y'all know that we had tax sprint. Tax sprint is out of the game. The base game. It's a perk. You know what I'm saying? So is I'm glad they're a little bit slower? Yes. Reason being this because y'all like the camp, and then on top of the tax sprint, which I was so say it was like we was on Newtown. Y'all was flipping the spine back and forth because you was running on one side, and then y'all don't know how to hold spawns. So y'all will run this way. Run on that side, they'll flip and like, where all the kills at? They flip, dumbass. What you don't run back there. But I like it. Hopefully, 3-lane maps. Hopefully, it's a legitimate 3-lane maps, bro. I know how y'all did this year. These maps was ash. You know what I'm saying? I don't want another year of, you know what I'm saying? Well, this year it'd be raid. I don't want a year of playing on raid, Newtown, and Express, and whatever they else remasters they bring back. I don't want that again.
But at the end of the day, I feel like with the way that they've designed these maps, it could be a good thing. And speaking of the design, they said that they focused on 3-lane map creations. There obviously are some maps where they stray away from that just to give you a unique variant and something different to experience. And they mentioned the maps are going to have more color, so more vibrance. The saturation and contrast is going to be turned up, and it's going to resemble more of the older Treyarch style maps that we saw, say, in like BO3, BO2, and those types of maps. And we sort of see that from the footage that they did make them a lot brighter than what we've seen with Black Ops 6 so far. And then the next thing they talk about is face-off and gunfight returning in Black Ops 7. They answered it straight up saying, yes, it's going to be coming back. And the maps that they're creating, they're sort of trying to tune them and make them also available and playable in these modes, because they only have a couple maps that are going to be small scale, but they will also be 6v6 as well. So that way you'll get to enjoy them in any mode that you choose to play, whether you want to play regular multiplayer 6v6 or you want to play on gunfight or face-off. And then the next question that they were asked, are we getting more medium-sized maps? And they answered it saying yes, they're not going to bring in as many small maps as they did with BO6, and they're also not going to bring in as many large maps. There will be maybe a couple, say for example for like skirmish and things like that, and then there's also going to be a couple small ones for face-off and gunfight, as we've mentioned, but the majority of maps in Black Ops 7 are going to be medium-sized to better represent and match the older BO2 maps that we used to have. And then they go into detail. They said there's going to be a total of 4 small maps at launch out of the 18 total that are going to be coming out. And then these 4 small maps are going to be available for face-off, gunfight, as well as 6v6. So making sure that they're playable for everything, as I mentioned already. And then they give a little bit of information in terms of the beta. So they said one of these maps that I believe is one of the small scale ones they just talked about is known as Blackheart, and they did give some video footage to showcase this.
One thing, bro, hopefully with these maps y'all bringing in, bro, they're good for the streaks, bro. That's it. MW2, 2019. Can I say MW3 because it was just remasters for MW3, but MW2 2019 Vanguard, dumb map, Stokey. You get any aerial streak, niggas camping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make the maps good for aerial streaks and all that, man. Just saying.
Map. We did also have a little bit of gameplay of it. I think when we saw like the multiplayer footage broke down yesterday, it was on this map, but this will be available in the beta, so you're going to be able to play this map at the start of next month to try it out for yourself. And just judging from the way that it looks, it gives the vibes of like, say, like Infinite Warfare. I don't know why, it just sort of gives me that Infinite Warfare sort of feeling, as well as like BO4 mixed together. There's also like wall jumping. There's different areas where you can try out the wall jumping and the movement and the new mechanics that they're bringing in. So it's like one of those maps that is definitely something that they're gonna introduce in the beta, just so you.
Let me tell you why we have Spectrum. I'm on a video.
I don't care about no Spectrum. I ain't had Spectrum since 2018.
You can get a feel for how BO7 is gonna be. Now, here's where it starts getting interesting, because they were asked about BO2 remasters. Are we going to be seeing more of them? We currently, at the moment, have Raid, Hijacked, and Express confirmed to be in the launch alongside the other original maps. And then they said for post-seasonal launch, they gave us teasers on 2 different unique maps that are going to be coming in. The first one, he specifically said that this is a map that was in BO2, has never been remastered before. It was also in...
It used to be Plaza, man. Plaza need to come back, man. I'm gonna try it out. Like that's all I need to hear while I drop a nuke. You know what I'm saying? In the background, I'm gonna try it out. That's all I need to hear.
CDL playlist of Search and Destroy. When you take a look at the Black Ops 2 rotation that we had, so for Search and Destroy, the maps were Express, Meltdown, Raid, and Standoff. So Express and Raid, these are maps that are already coming back. Standoff has been remastered multiple different times in other Call of Duties, so that leaves Meltdown, a never before remastered map. And according to him, it's going to be one of the maps that it will be remastered, so we can expect it maybe in like the Season 1 update. Meltdown is going to be coming back into the game.
I'm perfectly fine with this. I'll say Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Can I say Black Ops 4? A little bit. Them base maps that we got in that game was actually Gucci. It was only one map in Black Ops 2 I never wanted to play, and that was fucking Turbine. I did not want to play on Turbine. I'll play on Aftermath. I'll play on all the other ones, Yemen, all of that. Including the great. It was just one map I never wanted to play on in that bit.
game. Now, we then ended up getting a second teaser, and the teaser was, this map will have you thinking that you're the best on the game. And this is actually an iconic clip from Scump when he was playing in a CDL game, Hardpoint Yemen. He was saying that I'm the best, and basically he was on Yemen. So it looks like Yemen is going to be returning. Yemen was one of those maps that was previously leaked to be available and coming in post-launch support for Black Ops 6, but it's looking like maybe they changed their mind and decided instead of BO6, we're going to actually drop it in Black Ops 7.
I wish I would have did that for some of the guns, goddammit. But Yemen coming back. Only thing I hate about Yemen, the way they was playing back then, it was only a little bit of pussies on there. Now it's a lot more. So you're going to see a lot of niggas camping in the buildings. On this little bridge right here, all type of nut shit. So y'all niggas be careful.
It's also a map that's never really been remastered before, and it would just make more sense to bring into BO7's life cycle at some point. But then going on to the next question that we have, they talked about doors. They said that Black Ops 7 maps are not going to have any manual doors available in them as well, and all of the doors that are there are going to be automatic sliding doors. So as soon as you walk near it, it'll open up automatically, and you don't have to worry about kicking the door down or bashing it or anything like that. And in the Q&A, he said, and I quote, about halfway through, we did a door count. We had 6 or 7. So then we had a door meeting behind closed doors, and then I kicked the door down and I said, let's delete all these doors. So no manual doors are going to be in Black Ops 7 multiplayer.
I like that.
And the final question that they were asked about is, what can we expect for post-launch support? So first off, they said there's going to be quite a bit of maps. As we talked about, most likely Yemen and Meltdown are going to be some of the maps that we're going to see in the post-seasonal updates. And then he gave us a hint at some weapons that are going to be coming in. So he said one is coming very shortly. We're expecting this to be in the season 1 update. And he quote said players are going to go ballistic for it. So this tells me that the Ballista, the BO2 sniper, is going to be returning in the season 1 update. Now, I completely forgot, but people started also mentioning, wait, there's also the ballistic knife. That was also a weapon that we had in Black Ops 2, and that could also be what he was referring to. So could it be the ballistic knife, or will it be the Ballista sniper rifle? It's like,
I think it's going to be an upgraded version of, I want to say either a template grayish ballistic or a black one. I don't know. Just saying.
A 50-50 at this point. I personally believe he's talking about the Ballista. That's something that was a fan favorite sniper, and many people enjoyed seeing that weapon in the game, and they wanted to see it in other Call of Duty titles. And then the ballistic knife is not as popular as the actual sniper rifle. Now, depending on how you interpreted this, what do you think? Do you think we're getting the ballistic knife melee weapon, or are we going to see the
You're going to get a Ballista in like an SMG?
That is pretty much it, and that is all that I have for you guys here in this video. We're going to have
it's more coming, man. It's hey, y'all get ready, man. Like I said, go sub up the chest, man. He had you right, man. Have you learned up before I will? I ain't gonna lie, but it's a lot of guns they can bring back. Chico, the Maddox, of the Demon. If y'all remember that shit was eating swordfish. It's a lot. It's a lot y'all can do. Maps. Black Ops 2 maps definitely gonna be used. I think if y'all remember that one map in Combine where we can climb through the vent, I think that needs to come back too. But let me know what match y'all think gonna come back in this game, man. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to use that M8, man. That's it, man. Ready to get back in that field, man. Get to shooting, man. That's it. But I'm out there, Scarlet Share, man. Yeah.